All right, guys. So Bitcoin one day will be worth $1 million. Whether you like it or not, okay, Bitcoin one day will be reaching $1 million per coin. That is going to happen, guys. And in today's video, I want to talk about why I personally believe that we will see Bitcoin reaching $1 million. Okay, so understand, guys, okay, everyone out there, okay, especially, the big names that are in Bitcoin, the Bitcoin maxis, like for example, Cathie Wood, Marco Saylor, right there into Bitcoin. And they have predicted, okay, that in, 2030, okay, we're gonna see Bitcoin at $1 million. Okay, Cathie Wood, for example, she has predicted, okay, that we will see a $1 million Bitcoin, or actually it's higher than that, $1.5 million Bitcoin by the year 2030, which is less than 10 years from now. Less than 10 years, guys. Just think about that, right? Even Marco Saylor himself, okay, and Marco Saylor made an even crazier prediction recently, right, sometime last year, right, at a Bitcoin conference. He said that we will see Bitcoin reaching, like over $10 million in the next 21 years, right? So that's the year 2045, somewhere around there, right? So in the next 20 years, we're gonna see Bitcoin over $10 million, like $13 million to even, the most bullish scenario is around $49 million, which is $15 million per Bitcoin, pretty much, right? So he said, I think the most bearish case was around $3 million, and then the base case was around $13 million, and the most bullish scenario was $49 million, pretty much $15 million. Okay, that's Marco Saylor's prediction in the next 20 years. So if you guys really, really think about it, okay, owning a full Bitcoin will change your life. I know you guys want to have, a lot of wealth. Okay, you guys want to become a millionaire. And most importantly, because I know a lot of us human beings want this, we want some type of freedom. Okay, we want financial freedom. Okay, and I really do believe you can get all of that just by simply owning a full Bitcoin. Now, I get it, right? You don't have to get to a full Bitcoin. I honestly do believe owning just, 10% of a Bitcoin, so 0.1 Bitcoin, that's a big deal already. That is enough, to be honest, for the average person. It really is. Owning, 10% of a Bitcoin, okay, 0.1 Bitcoin, that, is a big deal. It can change someone's life. Do the math, right? Let's do some estimated math here, right, for Bitcoin. So let's just say you own 10% of Bitcoin, so 0.1 Bitcoin, and let's just say Bitcoin does reach $13 million one day. And it might, okay? It will potentially happen, right? Think about it, okay? That 0.1 Bitcoin right now, to buy 0.1 Bitcoin, that's what, how much? $10,000 probably, right? Just below $10,000 probably. And that investment will turn into over $1 million. That's if Bitcoin reaches $13 million per coin. That 0.1 Bitcoin that you guys own will be worth over $1 million. So if you think about it, owning 0.1 Bitcoin is a big deal. You can, okay, there is a chance that you can become a millionaire just by simply owning, right, 10% of a Bitcoin, right? So just think about that, guys, okay? A lot of Bitcoin millionaires will be printed, guys, in the future. I'm telling you guys that right now. So what are the some of the main reasons why I believe, okay, that we will see Bitcoin reaching, $1 million, right, in the future? Well, there are, in fact, some pointers that I want to mention, and I've mentioned this before, right? But as we know, guys, the Bitcoin ETFs came out, and then ever since then, a lot of institutions have been buying up Bitcoin. We know that, right? BlackRock, as we know, they've been accumulating a whole bunch of Bitcoin, okay, ever since the ETFs came out. And a lot of institutions have been buying, right? Companies out there, MicroStrategy, for example, as we know, MicroStrategy, okay, the CEO, Marco Saylor, right? MicroStrategy is obviously the largest company out there. The largest, not one of the largest, the largest company out there that holds the most Bitcoin, okay? And they're still buying more, okay? They're still accumulating, they're still simply dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. I believe as of right now, as I'm filming this video, MicroStrategy own, I believe, almost 450,000 Bitcoin. So almost coming up to 500,000 Bitcoin. So just think about that. That is insane. So understand, guys, a lot of adoption is happening right now for Bitcoin. Institutions are buying, right? Companies are buying. Countries, okay, a lot of different countries out there are buying into Bitcoin. Just think about that, guys. Okay, a lot of adoption is happening right now for Bitcoin. And the most biggest thing, right? The US government, as we know, okay, the US government, their big plan for Bitcoin is to buy 1 million Bitcoins, okay, in like the next few years, right? I think they said 5 years, which is insane, right? That's pretty a short time period to, buy 1 million Bitcoins. And of course, to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve. When this happens, because it will happen, guys, right? It's on the table. When this happens, we're gonna see the Bitcoin price skyrocket to like $500,000 to $1 million. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, when we see a Bitcoin strategic reserve, okay, we're gonna see the Bitcoin price skyrocket. I'm telling you that right now. So those are just some of the pointers why I truly do believe that one day we will see Bitcoin at $1 million. It's going to happen, guys. And as we know, okay, for this year, 2025, we are in fact in a bull market, okay? And I told you guys many times that this year, okay, personally, I do see Bitcoin reaching at least $200,000 to $250,000 to $280,000 to even $300,000 and higher. Okay, there's a lot of predictions out there. People saying, Bitcoin's going to be reaching 400K to 500K, and even, the Bitcoin maxis. Some Bitcoin maxis, they're predicting that we're going to see Bitcoin reaching close to $1 million this bull run, which is insane. As much as I am bullish on Bitcoin, I don't see that happening this bull run. Okay, I see Bitcoin reaching at least 200K to 300K, maybe 400K, and maybe even 500K. That's just personally my prediction, right? And that's where I see Bitcoin heading, this bull run. So understand, guys, okay, whether you like it or not, okay, we're gonna see Bitcoin at $1 million per coin. And this is what's crazy. A lot of people, think to themselves that it's too late to buy Bitcoin. It is not, guys. Just because we are seeing Bitcoin at, $100,000, right? People think it's too late to buy Bitcoin. Remember, when Bitcoin first reached $100, people thought it was too late. When Bitcoin reached $1,000, people thought it was too late to buy Bitcoin. When Bitcoin reached, $10,000, people thought it was too late to buy Bitcoin. When Bitcoin reached over $60,000, people thought it was too late to buy Bitcoin. And now that Bitcoin is at 100K, people are still saying the exact same thing, that it's too late to buy Bitcoin. It is not, guys, okay? It is not too late to buy Bitcoin. It is never too late to buy Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin is a digital asset that will be worth $1 million one day and millions of dollars. We know that's gonna happen, guys. Okay, always got to think long-term with Bitcoin, right? Where was Bitcoin 10 years ago? What was the price of Bitcoin 10 years ago? It was probably below $1,000, right? 10 years ago, the Bitcoin price was most likely below 10K, $1,000, sorry, right? So imagine where Bitcoin will be in the next 10 years, right? So 10 years ago, okay, Bitcoin was most likely below $1,000. 10 years later, now Bitcoin is at $100,000. So imagine, guys, right? Imagine where Bitcoin will be in the next 10 years. If Bitcoin can reach 100K, it can reach $1 million. Understand that, okay? If Bitcoin can reach $100,000, which it is currently at right now, right? It can reach $1 million. So understand, guys, whether you like it or not, we're gonna see Bitcoin reaching $1 million per coin one day. It's going to happen, mark my words, okay? I tell people personally, I'm trying to help you guys to, buy into Bitcoin, accumulate into Bitcoin, right? Get to a full Bitcoin. Okay, I always talk about this topic, why you guys should own a full Bitcoin. It will be life-changing. Owning one full Bitcoin will change your life. You guys have to understand, okay? I help you guys, okay? I'm telling you guys to, really decide if you really want to do this, okay? Of course, guys, this is not financial advice, but I always tell you guys to remind you guys to accumulate Bitcoin, Satoshis, till you get to a full Bitcoin, because understand, guys, a full Bitcoin will change your life. And understand, I tell people that I personally know in my life, okay, I beg them, I tell them, I try to make them understand why it's important to own Bitcoin, right? Why they should own and accumulate a full Bitcoin. It will change the lives. And you guys want to understand you understand what's crazy is a lot of them are not listening to me, right? And it's understandable, right? It's understandable. They can be in the sidelines, okay, but in the future, they will regret it, guys. We know, okay, as Bitcoiners, as true Bitcoiners, we know where Bitcoin is heading long term, guys, okay? Bitcoin, honestly, in less than 10 years, I would not be surprised if we see Bitcoin at $1 million and higher. I would not be surprised at all, guys. I really do believe in the next bull run, not this bull run that we're currently in right now, but in the next bull run, I really do believe in the next bull run, we're going to see Bitcoin reaching $1 million and higher. That's just personally me. Call me crazy, but I really do believe that is very, very possible. And remember, guys, I could be wrong, right? We will see. We're going to look back at this video, right, in the next few years, and we'll see if I'm right or wrong, okay? But I really do believe with all my heart, okay, I really do believe that Bitcoin can reach $1 million in the next bull run. And the next bull run is going to be like the year 2029, I believe, somewhere around there, 2029 to 2030, somewhere around there, right? So be ready for that, guys, because it's going to happen whether you like it or not, okay? Bitcoin will be reaching $1 million. So think about it. If you own a full Bitcoin, you will be, become very, very wealthy, right? When Bitcoin is at $1 million and higher, okay, you will become wealthy. You will obviously become a millionaire, okay? And you will have some type of freedom. You will, right? Just think about that, guys. Okay, in the next 20 years, yeah, we're gonna see Bitcoin worth millions of dollars. Guys, there's adoption happening right now for Bitcoin. How can Bitcoin not reach the 1 million mark, right? Just think about that. Okay, a lot of institutions are buying, okay? Countries are buying. We're seeing what the US government is doing right now for Bitcoin, making it a strategic reserve, and their plans to buy 1 million Bitcoins. 1 million Bitcoins, guys. Just think about that. Bitcoin can drive to 500K to even $1 million. It's going to happen, guys, and I hope you guys are ready for it. Okay, I truly do hope you guys are ready for this. Okay, if you are watching this video right now and you have not yet accumulated a full Bitcoin, promise me to start accumulating Satoshis, okay? Stack stats, okay? Until you finally get to a full Bitcoin. And guess what? Let's just say you finally get to a full Bitcoin. Don't stop there. Keep accumulating Satoshis, right? Don't stop, guys, right? Accumulate for a lifetime, okay? You can never have enough Bitcoins, right? That's the saying here. So that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That is always appreciated. And I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.